Guys, it is Nexian, aka Azalore, on my main account. Uh, you're gonna hear me call myself sometimes Azalore, sometimes Nexian. My main account name, so you know, is Azalore. I just recently made Nexian, named after my clan, Nexus, and we'll take a look at them in a second. This video is showing me trying out this new deck that I just saw from a great Clash YouTuber named Molt. If you haven't heard of him, check him out. Gaming with Molt. Great stuff. He's a top player in the world, has been since the start. And I'm trying this deck out, seeing how my stuff works. His is all max level. Mine, as you can see, my epics are only level 3. And I fight with it 5 times. And it's perfectly even in those 5 battles. I had 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. And same, I won 2 crowns out of the 5 battles. Enemies won 2 crowns out of the 5 battles. Really late at night here. I'm just going to scope through real quick. Clan's not very active at the moment because of what time it is. We just dropped below 20,000. We were well above, but we removed quite a large chunk of players. A few others joined. Now we're at 45. We have room for 5 players. Let's check us out though. We have, will it let me click on my button here? I'm gonna have to move this. We have, it says top 200 in over almost every country, which we are. And, except for like international, North America, United States, we haven't quite hit that. I think we need to get up back to 23,000, to get that. 5K to 6K donates per week. We did just do 6,000 last week, 6,000 the week before. This week just started a few hours back. We're at, most of us are at no trophies. Required trophies 2,000 right now because we're just trying to get a couple more royals. Right now we have 14 royals. That fluctuates. A lot of these guys at 18 and over have been to royal a few times. And so yeah, we're looking for a couple of really good guys, royal or higher. We have pretty much every card, obviously tons of donates. If you request it, you will get it. You will get it fast. If you request a battle, you will get a battle fast. Going into battle, let's take a look at this. Was really fun. This was my 3rd game. I lost the first one, won the second one, won the third one. In this 3rd battle, we're up against a really good deck, good player, and we get a flawless victory. We beat the guy. He never touches our tower. Let's check out what happened here. This guy playing slow cards like Inferno, like Freeze, like Elixir Collector are helping me a lot because I have Elixir Collector. And what better way to use it than to sit back and chill. That was a perfect move. This guy wasted so much. He just spent, what's that cost? 8 Elixir, and I countered it with 3 Elixir arrows. And he's playing Collector, which again will play to my advantage. I'll be playing more than him. He's going to spend more Elixir on pumps rather than troops. And this is what I figured out with this deck, is you could get a really great push or if they just counter you all the way, you do get a little bit of hits in. You stay safe on your side, and it's about the slow push right here. This whole game's about the slow push. I play offensively, so he just can't get close enough to me to do damage. And when he does, I have loads of pumps on the field. Those are great as defense. Use your pumps as defense. I see a lot of you guys playing them back here in the back corners. That's okay if you absolutely need the elixir and defense is not what you're worried about. If you're facing hogs, if you're facing minions, if you're facing that giant skeleton, you want your pumps out front. And that twin dragon, that just messes them up each time. So I keep going for that. They like the twin dragon. I use the twin dragon. And look, that hog going to town on my pumps, but just couldn't make it to the tower. Arrows on the minion horde. That's just, if you have arrows to spare and they're running minion horde, that's an advantage automatically. And hit them with the good game. Arrows fly. That's game over. Slow push. So yeah, that was just the one battle. Using the same basic tactics I use for any battle. Let's see if I can get this OK button to work for me today. You play your tank far back, give you a lot of elixir to spare. Give them some backup, some splash damage, like your bombs, your dragons, your wizards. Usually one splash damage and one direct damage, like your musketeers, your spear goblins. Those are what you need. Man, I get stuck at this screen. That OK button takes forever. Yeah, but you'll see in every battle I do, that's the way you do it. Even with the other decks I'm running, previously was this. That's the deck Nexian's using. I tested that out. Lost one, won one. It's not as OP at my level with the level 3 witch, but you've seen it before. You play the tank, get a couple of them out there if you can, and you get your direct damage, your musketeer, your archers, you get your splash damage, your witch, your bomber, and you just go to town on him. This deck didn't do me so good. Hog Rider, Mortar's tough to use right. And if you get into a situation where you're playing highly defensive, Mortar's just not the card to use for defense. Alright, that's gonna just about wrap it up for this episode. There I go, donating just rapidly. I don't even check to see what I'm donating. I max out most of the time. Almost 3,000 donations. Made it to almost 3,000 trophies before too, so we're getting there. And I will check in later with Nexian on his push to Arena 4 at level 1. We're going to keep using the same deck until it can't go any further. And so check that out. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.